as one or the leader of a project, you have to be able to see it through. And it was like I was continuously lacking the ability to go against those odds and be like, well, I'm gonna do it anyway. It might take half a year more. Like, I don't care, it needs to be finished. And that's the thing that I was just continuously missing out on. And I think I would have way more to show for if I would have done that. I don't like really judge myself for it, like especially from the point on now where I'm like, okay, I see why this was the case, but right now I'm way more aware of picking my battles, of like knowing when to pull something through to the end, and when it's okay to drop something and when it's like not okay. And that had to come over time. That wasn't just there. One thing that would always come up is I would have those projects and I would get really excited and would get stuck in. And then after a while, another project would appear. And the thing is with long-running projects that you run out of steam and the initial excitement goes, but you still have to stick to it to see it through and to get a result. But so many times the other project would be more appealing because it's a new idea. Like my abilities have grown, the next best idea, the more potential idea. And then it becomes very seductive. And then if things fall apart in your old project, it becomes so easy to just have it fade out and drizzle out. Some permission isn't given and you just be like, we can't do it. And then you end up with no results to show for. You've done all the work, but you've not seen it through. Yeah, I think I've become more aware of the limitations of time. And that was actually very important because it was a form of realism that I was lacking in a way. Yeah, and I became way more picky with my projects because I realized that I don't have time to do everything. So the things I have to do need to be like the best, like it needs to be like amazing. Just for me to be like, okay, I just dumped 5 other projects for this, right? And it better be the best I have, which gives me then confidence in what I'm doing. Now that's like, especially with Challenge 44 and with a lot of work that we do with Shane, where we have like very tight shipping deadlines, we just go for it and it has to be done no matter if it's like perfect or anything. I get it done, and it's very, what is different there is like I see the things that are not totally perfect, but oftentimes nobody really cares, and that allows me basically to put stuff out which is good and can go better, and it will go better, but it needs the time to breathe and for me to actually like judge what I've done. I need to finish and I need to have like step back and then have a look at it. Otherwise I'm always in my head and not seeing the full product. I'm easily lying to myself all the way through the process because I don't have like judgment day at the end where I look at the thing and be like, oh, well, I guess it didn't work out anyway. So right now it is getting way more interesting because now I see how Shane is working, like creating this effort to like change the way we work. And I really see how this makes everything better. And I think this way of working, there's something very desirable there that I will copy for my projects, but that I also like to work in. You're able to take responsibility, you're able to champion certain projects, like sub-projects. And that's something I really like. Hey, I'm Jonas David and I'm part of Icaria.